Hi, it's Dawn from Dawnversations. Obviously, you know that. Ignore my hair. It's so humid here, and if I waited to record until it was perfect, you would never see me again, and you're not going to get that. Okay, so I wanted to do a little rant. I do not focus on business, religion, as a how do I wanna say it? I don't talk about religion or anything. I try and keep those kind of topics. I try and keep my show light and non-controversial because I don't like, confrontation, but I need to talk about politics for a moment. I am going to just say up front, I do not take a side. I thought I was at one point a Republican, and another point I thought I was a Democrat. My dad was a Marine, and he told me one time, "Dawn, you always have to vote. That is what I fought for. That's what all of the military in the past have fought for. I am struggling right now because I feel like our options suck." I'm just going to say that. And that is no offense to Donald Trump and no offense to Kamala Harris. I'm not saying that is for them as people. I just don't want those particular people to be representation of our country, and I am sorry to even go into politics to say that, but I just want to get it out there because I'm very frustrated. I told my husband last night, maybe I shouldn't even vote. And he said, "Dawn, your dad would be very upset." My dad's no longer alive. "Dawn, your dad would be very upset if you did not vote." And he's right. He would be. I should be voting, but I should have better options. I should, as a citizen, I should have better choices for who is going to represent my country and who is going to represent all of us as a whole. So I posted a little short that just said, what if we didn't? I'm not saying like boycott like Boston Tea Party or anything, but it makes you wonder. They can't make us vote. Anyway, I just had to blurt that out there. Um, I also found out some troubling news about a friend of a friend who was diagnosed with cancer. My dad died of cancer. I am so sick of cancer, and I hope that they can come up with some type of remedy, cure. Let's get rid of it. Let's be done with it. There are so many lives of people that have so much life left to live, and they are getting taken, and it's depressing, and it makes me feel guilty, like I should be on a walk right now. I should be doing something health-wise, something for my body, because there's a lot of people out there that can't. Either they're in the hospital, or they're not able-bodied, or they're no longer here, and they wish that they could just make the choice if they wanted to go for a walk or not. So it makes me feel really guilty that I'm not doing that right now, which I will after I'm done here. I just had a really good recording of a podcast with Anthony. He has been on before, and we talked about being empty nesters. He wrote a book about it. So he just wrote another one about being a single parent and an empty nester. And so I told him I want to read it. So that's going to be the next book that I read. I'm going to wait for it to come in the mail, and that way I can do a review on it. But he said that he is liking the smaller episodes, and so I will keep going. And I was going to cover that's backwards, probably. Like that matters. The subtle art of not giving a yeah. I listened to the majority of it on audio, and then I was finding myself like, oh, that's such a good quote. I want to write in it. So I ordered the book. It came. I finished it, but now I want to go back through and highlight before I do a review on it. But I will say it is a very good book. The very beginning, um, Mark Manson, which I'm sure he's watching. Hi, Mark. Um, he says the F word like so much. And it's like, okay, buddy, we get it. Like, I'm not above it. I cuss and people cuss. I don't care. But yeah, he really goes to town on the F word. So once I got past that, then I really did enjoy it's just like, I don't know. He must be a big cusser. Maybe he thinks that's the audience likes that. Anyway, so I am going to go back through and re-highlight the things that I really liked in it, and then I will do a review on it. But it also came as a two-pack. It also came something about hope. I can't remember. And I didn't bring it in here and I am lazy. So I am going to go back over this really quick, find the things that I liked about it so that I can talk about it. There is an app called Libby, and this isn't sponsored. This isn't sponsored. But Libby, it goes through the libraries. And so I've been able to preview and read some random books. I'm so bad about it though, that I sometimes I'll just read the blurb, the little synopsis. Is that right? Synopsis? You know how sometimes, like, you'll write a word that you've written and heard like 5 million times, and then you just start looking at it and it's like, why can't I think if that looks right? Why does it look so weird right now? Does that happen to anybody else? Just me? Okay. So I don't know the synopsis. Synopsis. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. So what was I saying about a synopsis? Oh, I'll read the synopsis and then sometimes that encourages me to go ahead and read the whole book. And sometimes I'm like, I think I got enough out of it. So anyway, Libby, did I finish that thought? God help me. Is it Ritalin? What is it that I would have to be on if I can't stay on task? What is the medication if I have undiagnosed ADHD? What is the medicine that an adult would take to zero in? Is it Adderall? Is that what it is? I don't really wanna take any meds, I really don't, but I would if it would help, and sometimes I wonder that, and I think that is exactly why I have a variety show. Okay, I'm done rambling. I don't even know if I hit record. Wow. Well, if I didn't, I just had a nice little chat with myself. What was my point? Talking politics. Oh, one more thing. So I have, the elderly. I take care of the elderly so that they can stay in their homes and not have to go to assisted living or go to a nursing home. The people that I care for are so worried and troubled for our country. They are watching the news. They don't have jobs to go to. They don't have um, a lot of things going on in their lives right now. And so that's what they're doing. They're watching the TV, and it doesn't matter, like I said, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. There's negativity on both sides, scary things happening, people getting shot at, whether it's real, whether it's not, what's true, what's not. I think we are all in a state of confusion. What in the world, literally, what in the world is happening? What is happening? I just want it to change. My granddaughter is turning 1 year old on election day. I am so glad that we have something exciting and happy to look forward to on that day because I am so nervous for the outcome of the election and what's to come. Sorry, I'm just being honest. And if you don't agree, that's your right. That's your right to not agree. And we don't have to be friends. But yeah. So that's it. That's all I have for today. Sorry. Yes, it's a ramble. It's always a ramble. Those were just my random light bulb moments that went off. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a good day. I hope you have a good week. We are going to get family pictures taken on Wednesday. So I'm super excited for that. Just to have my family together and get those grandbabies, new pictures of the grandbabies. So I have a big picture to put above my mantle for the holidays and everything. Well, just for life, not for the holidays. And I have recordings that I'm going to do all the way through the end of October. And then I am taking a little break. You will still see podcasts getting rolled out through November and December, but I am going to stop doing any interviews until January so I can assess what it is that I want to do with the podcast. If you have input, do you like it as a variety show? Do you like these little blurbs? Maybe you haven't even listened. Go listen. I feel like I have a topic for everybody. And if you're not into the self care, if you're not into the health stuff, I've got riddles and jokes and trivia for kids too. So that's all I've got. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'll chat at you when I make another one of these. Bye.